Today I'm going to talk a bit about SkyTEST, and basically what it does is that it edits the AI of various creatures in Skyrim to make them act a bit more realistically. And it's a lot broader than that, but there are just a few basic types of creatures that you'll see in the wild, and those are the ones that I'm going to cover. So, initially you'll have your passive creatures, and those are the ones that you would expect to be passive in the real world, and it's not just the ones that were in the original game, it also expands it to be a bit more like most of the non-predatory animals are going to be very passive, like mud crabs, for example. They're not going to attack you anymore. Deer will scatter when you get near them. They'll be more in herds now, and you'll see larger numbers of them. But they'll have sort of like this patriarch deer that will probably defend the rest of the herd if you try to attack them. And the same goes for a few different of the other passive animals, such as goats. I've seen this happen before, where a goat will start chasing you because you're trying to attack its mate, or, you know, one of the other in the group. And so it really adds this deep level of kind of like, you know, you're actually involved in the wildlife as opposed to just seeing these creatures and they either attack or not attack, which can be kind of boring in the original game. Now for predators, it gets a bit interesting because there are a few different variations there, and the best way for me to show this was through wolves because they have all of the different types, and one of which is the territorial one. And basically what it does is that they'll, instead of attacking you immediately, like it does in the original game, what it'll do is it'll bark at you or howl or something similar when you're a certain distance away. And when you get closer, that's when it decides what it's going to do. Whether it's going to attack or run away or stand there and fright. That's happened to me before as well. So, yeah, there are three major types that I've noticed anyway, is that sometimes the wolves will attack if they're feeling brave. Other times they'll run away if they feel like threatened and they don't think that they can, you know, keep up to you. And there are those that that just sort of freeze up whenever you get closer. And if you hit them, chances are they'll run away. You'll see wolves in packs. Sometimes you'll see lone wolves. Usually the ones that are alone will end up running away. The ones that are in packs will find ways to group around you and attack, which is really neat. It seems like the author of the mod has changed the way that attack patterns work, and so that instead of just attacking right in front of you, they'll like circle around you and that sort of thing. And it's not just with wolves. This happened to me with the deer, as you might see in this video as well.